is made to be shared, and we'd love to share it with you at Culver's.
This little light of mine has been dark for quite some time.
Pick a door. The door you choose will determine your fate for the next 48 hours. Door 1, Green Hill Zone. Endless, tall, grassy hills make up this place, with a road weaving in between them. On top of each hill are suburban houses. These houses contain water bottles and chocolate bars to sustain you during the 48 hours. There's also a bed in each house, though you most likely won't be using it. Every night, the residents of this place return and will begin looking for you. When this happens, quickly make your way to an unlocked house and hide. Don't let them see you, and never stay in the same house twice. Good luck. Door 2, Pool in the Sky. You're on a platform in the clouds, with no land surrounding you for miles. In the middle, on the platform, is a warm pool. It's always sunny here, yet there's a constant nice cool breeze. This is the Tall Man. He's here to provide you with food, drinks, and anything else you desire. There are no threats or other entities here. Congratulations, you're safe. Pick a door. The door you choose will determine your fate for the next 48 hours. Door 1, the Infinite Shore. An endless beach covered in sand, with water on one side and forest on the other. You can't leave. Trying to traverse into the forest will just lead to you coming back through the same spot you went in. Somewhere on the beach is a house. The home contains water, food, and a bed. There are no entities in this place, and you can bring one other person with you. Congratulations, you're safe. Door 2, Abandoned Chuck E. Cheese. A massive, decrepit children's pizza place with rot in the walls and flowers growing through the roof. Once bustling with fun, now old and deserted. The floors are wet and hard to sleep on, and the only food is moldy pizza you can find in the back. Stay away from the flowers in the ceiling. They're hallucinogenic and will make you imagine ghosts that aren't there. You aren't alone here. The old Chucky animatronic is still active, constantly searching for children to play with. Don't let him find you. Good luck. Pick a door. The door you choose will determine your fate for the next 48 hours. Door 1, the Hungry Terrace. A colorful garden with many different types of plants. The sky is fake, as blue walls and ceilings surround each area here. There is no food here. Do not eat the plants. Despite looking normal, the plants here contain a dangerous virus. Extended exposure to these plants leads to your limbs and appendages lengthening beyond your control. Failure to avoid this will turn you into one of the mutated creatures that roams this place. Even if you're lucky, you will not leave this place looking the same way you arrived. Door 2, the Party. It's your birthday. There's balloons everywhere and tables set up for everyone. All your friends are here. They brought games with secret prizes just for you. There's even pizza and root beer for you to enjoy. Cake is going to be served soon, so just sit patiently and wait. Don't leave. Everyone has a big surprise for you at the end of the 48 hours. Pick a door. The door you choose will determine your fate for the next 48 hours. Door 1, the Infinite Garden. An endless field of bright blue flowers, with trees scattered throughout. The environment is calming, and there's no threat here. Each tree has a variety of fruits that are nutritionally rich. Water isn't an issue either. There's a river here with clean water running through. If you have a significant other, you can bring them with you here to spend the 48 hours if they'd like. Congratulations, you are completely safe here. Door 2, the Infested Caves. A narrow cave system lined with glowing purple crystals. Other than the faint glow from the crystals, it's completely dark here. Walk far enough and you'll come across a crate with supplies. This contains food, water, several torches, and a lighter. You must avoid the crystals on the side of the cave at all costs. Whatever part of your body touches them will crystallize and lose all sensation. There are monsters in this cave, pale creatures with the same purple crystals growing out of their body. As long as your torch stays lit, you shouldn't encounter them. Pick a door. The door you choose will determine your fate for the next 48 hours. Door 1, the Archives. An endless dark office space with file cabinets stacking to the ceiling. Food isn't difficult to find. There are vending machines scattered throughout. Opening the file cabinets, you'll also be able to find water and the occasional flashlight. You're not alone in this place. There are humanoid creatures roaming. They don't move like a regular human and are very hostile. If you encounter one of these creatures, shine the flashlight on it and back up slowly into another room. It can't move while you look at it. Door 2. Interdimensional cable. You're on a 24/7 alien talk show. The crowd never sleeps, and the neon environment is claustrophobic. Humans are rare here, so everything you do is funny to them. Every sentence you speak will be interrupted by the alien crowd laughing violently at you. There is no apparent threat. As long as you don't offend them, you'll survive here. Pick a door. The door you choose will determine your fate for the next 48 hours. Door 1. The decrepit catacombs. The tunnels are filled with skulls and various body parts. You always have a constant feeling of being watched. Every so often, the path will split into multiple choices. Make the correct choice, and you'll be rewarded with food, water, and other various items to aid you in your survival. However, make the incorrect choice, and you'll be met with a pale, long-limbed creature with hollow eyes. Contact with this creature isn't immediately deadly. However, too many encounters will agitate him, leading to him stealing your skin while you sleep and taking your place on the surface once the week is over. Door 2. The snack rooms. Any snack you can imagine is here, along with any drink you'd like to enjoy. Hunger and dehydration obviously isn't a problem here. There's also a beanbag chair in the corner for you to sleep in. Across from this beanbag is a TV with free access to a Netflix account. There are no entities here. Enjoy your snacks. You are completely safe. Pick a door. The door you choose will determine your fate for the next 48 hours. Door 1. The inevitable fall. You're on one of many scattered pieces of carpet floating in space. Other than the carpet, there is nothing around for miles, other than emptiness. However, these pieces of carpet are not normal. The carpet is living and has a lifespan of 10 minutes before it dies and disappears. If this happens while you are on top of it, you will fall to your death. If you ever see a black figure in the distance, waiting on a piece of carpet, move away from the area quickly. It's getting closer. Door 2. Cabin in the woods. A small cabin surrounded by a perpetually dark forest. The bed is cozy, and every once in a while, a grilled cheese and tomato soup will appear on the table. There's also a TV that plays old cartoons on it, and alcohol on the shelf. Do not look out the window. It's not safe outside. Stay inside, and you will live. You have no reason to leave. Pick a door before the timer runs out. The door you chose will determine your fate for the next 48 hours. Door 1. The friendly neighborhood. An abandoned set for a kid's puppet show. The ground and walls are all fake. There's the faint smell of sweat everywhere you go. Scattered around the place, you can find bottles of water and bags of chips. These will hold you over. Throughout the neighborhood, you'll also find entities, big puppets with big noses. They are all hostile despite how they look. Do not make contact. If one surprises you, try your best to ignore it and walk away. Door 2. The floating houses. You're on a rowboat in an endless, foggy ocean. The infinite water is only occasionally broken up by suburban houses peeking out of the water. These drifting houses carry food and rarely a flare gun. Don't stay in one spot for too long. There's an entity lurking underneath. If it approaches, fire the flare gun into the water to scare it away. Good luck. Pick a door. The door you chose will determine your fate for the next 48 hours. Door 1. The Bloodstained Garden. A perpetually foggy forest that contains a variety of different types of trees, each with leaves that are a blood-red hue. The trees in this place seem to be partially carnivorous, feeding off of any travelers who get lost and die here, with bodies being absorbed into the ground mere hours after death. Some of the trees will bear fruit, similar to that of a standard apple tree. However, upon puncturing one of these apples, it will begin to leak a deep red-colored liquid. This is edible. In addition to the trees, there are two other entities in this place. Oversized bugs with a resemblance to a 2-meter-long centipede, and the mouths, flesh-colored crevices in the ground that move around and try to sneak under you while you sleep. Try your best to stay away from these entities. Door 2. The House in the Sky. You're in a comfy modern house, endless miles above the ground. When you look out the window, all you will see is clouds during the daytime and stars during the night. The fridge is always stocked with nostalgic food and fresh water for you to drink. There are no entities here, and you are allowed to bring one other person along with you for the 48 hours. The view outside is beautiful, and you feel a constant yearning to walk out the front door. Do not leave. You will suffer a fate worse than death. Other than falling from the house, you are safe here. Pick a door. The door you choose will determine your fate for the next 48 hours. Door 1. The Space Market. A convenience store set in space with an endless supply of chips, drinks, and various freeze-dried foods. Sleeping is not an issue in this place. There are resting pods mounted in the wall with windows, along with bathrooms for you to use. There is no threat here. However, you can pick one other person to join you during your time here. You're free to safely enjoy your 48 hours while enjoying the galactic view the store provides. Door 2. The Play Barn. An abandoned kids' play place designed to look like a barn. Sleep isn't too difficult. You can sleep on the fake grass, and it's always warm, though there is no food or water here. In the corner of the play place, there is a plastic, life-size cow. The cow is motionless while the lights are on. However, every 12 hours, the lights turn off, and he begins to play hide-and-seek with you. Do not let him catch you.
Here at Kite Babe,
Pick a door. The door you choose will determine your fate for the next 24 hours. Door 1. Welcome to the cemetery. But this is not a normal cemetery. The weeping angels will accompany you, and every time you blink, they will move. You have no food and no water, and you must not let them catch you. If they do, they will bury you alive. Door 2. You are trapped on a floating island in the sky. You have supplies and things to rest. There is nothing and no one around you. Just be careful not to fall. Subscribe. Pick a door. The door you choose will determine your fate for the next 24 hours. Door 1. I hope you're not claustrophobic. This place is small and has no windows. Oh, and remember to be careful with the entity. It's hungry. You can rest in your room or eat the leftovers from last week's dinner, but whatever you do, do not let the entity catch you. Door 2. You are in an infinite field. There is nothing here, but it feels very peaceful. You have a supply box, a pillow, and a blanket to rest. Here, you will find peace. Subscribe. Pick a door. The door you choose will determine your fate for the next 24 hours. Door 1. You are on vacation. Just don't say what you saw here or who you saw here. You can enjoy the views, the food, and the drinks. Just remember not to tell anyone. Door 2. It's time to take care of Grandma. Follow the rules. At midnight, go to the kitchen and prepare a glass of water and bread. At 3 a.m., go to Grandma's room and light a candle. There are only 2 rules. If you forget either one, Grandma will get angry. Subscribe. Pick a door. The door you choose will determine your fate for the next 24 hours. Door 1. You are inside a strange house. There are no windows, and everything feels infinite and repetitive. There is an entity roaming the place. There is no food and no water, and when you least expect it, the entity will catch you. Door 2. You are in an infinite waiting room. You don't know what you are waiting for, and you don't even know your turn. You only have to wait. Do not talk to the beings in this place. You can eat from the vending machine. When your turn comes, you will wake up. Subscribe. Pick a door. The door you choose will determine your fate for the next 24 hours. Door 1. Welcome to the followers of Loki. Today is your initiation ritual to become an official member. You must stand in front of everyone, remove your clothes, and drink the liquid without asking questions. Once you finish, you must walk naked into the forest and pray for mercy to Loki, and you will be forgiven. Door 2. Welcome to the hotel in the desert. Your room here is luxurious. You can eat at the all-you-can-eat buffet whenever you want. The employees do not speak. They only do their job, and will determine your fate for the next 24 hours. Door 1. Welcome to 1972. You are at Marie de Rothschild's party. There are all kinds of celebrities and millionaires here. Everyone wears elaborate masks, and you must wear one as well. Food is served on unclothed women, and you are not allowed to remove your mask at any moment, or you will fall into a deep sleep from which you will never wake up. Door 2. The Endless Art Gallery. Welcome to an infinite art gallery. For some reason, they move as if they were alive. The only thing available to eat is grapes. If you stop looking at a painting, its image will suddenly change. But other than that, nothing else will happen. Subscribe. Pick a door. The door you choose will determine your fate for the next 24 hours. Door 1. Welcome to the moon. You are an astronaut exploring the lunar surface. Here you will encounter the Moon Man, a cosmic entity. To her, you are so insignificant that she chooses to ignore you. You may return to the space station whenever you want, but the only food available is liquid. Door 2. You are inside a psychiatric hospital. Apparently, you told your family that you were seeing magic red and blue doors. That information reached certain people. Now you're here, and it looks like you'll be here for more than 24 hours. Subscribe. Pick a door. The door you choose will determine your fate for the next 24 hours. Door 1. The Watchtower. Today you are the forest lookout. You have a pair of binoculars, a flashlight, and supplies. Your only task is to watch and make sure everything is fine. And if you see something strange, ignore it. It's better than trying to be a hero. After all, they won't attack you. Door 2. Welcome to IKEA. This is not a normal IKEA. This place is massive, and its employees operate 24 hours a day to give you the best service. You can eat at the restaurant, but be sure to respect the store policies and do not use the furniture, or the employees will get angry. Subscribe. Choose your path. The path you choose will determine your fate for the next 24 hours. Left, the library. Here, everything feels eternal. Despite being a library, you won't find a single book in good condition to read. I must remain completely silent to avoid calling the librarian. The only food available comes from vending machines, and you must eat quietly so she does not come looking for you. Right. The playroom. A place designed for entertainment. You can jump in the trampoline section, swim in the ball pit, or walk freely through the space. The only food available is candy. If you see the children, don't be alarmed. They won't hurt you. Subscribe.